Ndị be anyị ekene m unu n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị sị na ya dịrị ndị Igbo na mma. Dịka o si dị, ihe a bụ Igbo Media ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasata maka ana Igbo and Igbo community and ihe debe na Nigeria. Ya bụ ife ka anyị na-ewetara unu na Igbo Media. Dịka isi wee na-esole anyị, ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izizi gị ị na-abịa n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo Media, kabaru ka i subscribe and turn on your notification ka ị lapụ miss any of our update dịka anyị na-etikwu ya n'ilu akwụkwọ kwa mgbe. Dịka o si dị, o nwere ya wetara n'ụbọchị nke taa gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si ada and gbasata maka ka ya bụ ife si akpọtụ n'ala Igbo. Biko mma achọ ka ige ya bụ ife. Ihe a bụ ihe Biafra Chief of Staff bụ Ngozi Orabueze kwuru n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ka o si ada na Finland and gbasata maka Biafran Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa. So igecha ya bụ ife idropụra ife iche n'ilu akwụkwọ gbasata maka ihe bụ ife ndị a niile okwu. All right, over to you.
That is why I can't have picture.
Are you there?
Please,
I see something. Go ahead. You say what?
Yes, I said I'm calling from homeland, precisely in Olu State. Yeah.
Okay.
Please, I want to use this opportunity. I'm very grateful to hearing from you and also to listening to honorable members of Biafra, United States of Biafra. Please, this question I want to ask, I'm not like trying to create any bad impression, but just for the sake of some ignorant people, what is surrogate, please? For the sake of ignorant people, because some of our Biafrans, they need to be educated. So I want you to use this opportunity to tell them what surrogate is all about. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. So it's our education secretary.
You want to answer that? Okay.
It's our education secretary here. So the dictionary meaning, just I believe
Deputy PM,
yes.
I would love to take the question, ma.
Okay, who is speaking? Okay, go ahead.
Please. So the person that is answering this question, after saying it in English, I would also like you to say it in our Biafran language, please. Thank you.
But DPM, with due respect, Chosky, the Biafra we're going to have is Biafra that people do things, be resourceful to find things for yourself. We can't provide answers to things we know that Biafrans can do.
Yeah,
and we thank God for the Google.
Dr. Agi, hold on, because I want somebody. Apole, go ahead. I know the reason why he asked that.
Okay, ma. Let me.
Okay, Chasky, listen now. Apole, go ahead, please.
Surrogate is in simple Igbo culture or Biafran language means when you want to go to the market, then you take your son or daughter or your child to your neighbor and say, hold this child and coming back. That is surrogate. Thank you.
My goodness.
Thank you so much. I think that's just a simple explanation.
No, that is the most basic. The most basic, hold this child. Hold this child. This child is in your custody. It means,
so let me Honorable Wale, let me quickly, for the person that asked that question, and also to let Biafrans know that if the Prime Minister had individuals that respect him, that understood what we and where we are going, people that follow his instructions as a leader, not people that fear him for their selfish aggrandizement. If the prime minister has those individuals that respect him for what he is and respect the government of the United States of Biafra for what it is, there wouldn't be any need for the prime minister to appoint a surrogate in his absence. Surrogate is just like what I have said. You can go to the dictionary and look for that. Somebody that acts on the stead of somebody until the person returns. And the example that Opola gave is absolutely in order. Act on his stead until he's out. But to me, it's not even about the surrogate. It was just a slap on our prime minister even to get to that level. But probably he knew that he was surrounded by some wolves, yes, some animals in sheep clothes. He was surrounded by people who, it is not about the United States of Biafra. It is not about the government. No, they were being used by the Nigerian state to get Obi Obi. He doesn't need to do that. He doesn't need, because Obi Obi already laid this structure. But he has to do that because he knew that these people, they are a bunch of criminals that were floating around him. So he wanted to pass a specific instruction to them. But even at that, did they obey the instruction of the prime minister? Some of them, no, they didn't. Some of them are still parading themselves today, trying to just confuse some people who does not even know what the prime minister has established.
Yeah. DPN, can I say something?
The prime minister does not, let me finish. The prime minister doesn't really have to do that. But again, even in the process of when the prime minister did that, even with all the facts, in different occasions, in different places, when I've been doing things, and the prime minister will let the world know the chief of staff of the United States of Biafra is in so places. Just like maybe when I went to South Korea, when I went to different places, the prime minister have always let Biafrans know the chief of staff for the government. But the criminals that surrounded the prime minister, just parading around in different places, you will see them try to twist the narrative to justify their criminality. There is no reason, there's no way why the orders of the prime minister cannot be followed for those who genuinely, we are following the prime minister and fighting for this government. There is nothing that exists anywhere except the United States of Biafra. Nothing. So not only do they try to frame that narrative, but they also try to frame and confuse some innocent people that the surrogate that the prime minister told they know about is somebody that can just, oh, we thought the prime minister is going to be gone for a week or 2 weeks. Dr. Ngazi is just somebody that is just going to pick his mail and read his mail. And I mean, you can see this is somebody that is saying this, that somebody that can feed for the whole year. Mm-hmm. These are people that can't even, I mean, there's just some level I can put them to work in my office. But that insult, they insult our prime minister, so who am I? They insult our NNAMDI, so who am I? But that is how they roll. People that have nothing to contribute except chaos. You see them just making noise everywhere, disturbing genuine people that are working for the struggle. because of their selfish interest, because of who pays them to do what. That is how and why somebody, a mediocre from somewhere, somebody can just come and just be confusing innocent Biafrans, creating chaos. Just look at them. Just look at that bunch. It's just like, and again, people keep asking, how in the world? But again, there was a reason that happened. There was a reason for something. But my happiness is that the structure that the Prime Minister laid, nobody can tamper with that. Nobody. Tinubu and Co. and Christopher Musa, they can't even come near. They can't even tamper with that. Talk less of this, some of these riffraffs that we are running around the Prime Minister, pretending to be what they are not, trying to lead people into confusion, into danger. And I am telling every genuine Biafran listening to me today, and you are in homeland, and you see these individuals that confuse you, try to lead you to your early grave, you should be able to stop them. Don't let them come near you, because whatever they are telling you is going to lead you to your early grave. They have no right to be doing what they are doing. They have no capacity. They do not have the intelligence to build a strong and formidable United States of Biafra. They have nothing to offer. So when you listen to them as a Biafran, you are putting your life in a very big danger. Forget the nonsense they vomit on the social media. They know nothing. They know nothing. They have nothing. So
can I say something?
Go to the next.
Can I say something?
Hold on.
We have too many hands. Raise your hand, sir.
Yeah. Dr. Agi, please let those people.
Hold on, my DPM. So I just want just 1 second. I just want to address your point. I'm holding a dictionary here, which every Biafran can do that. It says surrogate. It says a noun, a substitute, especially a person deputizing for another in a specific role or office. It's in the dictionary. It's right there. So thank you very much. I just want to say that.
Can I say something? DPM, can I say something, please?
Thank you so much.
Please, ma. I want to finish my statement, ma. But I believe I'm highly misunderstood. I believe I'm highly misunderstood.
No, what you say is absolutely in order. It's in line with the definition.
I want to, as an Igbo person, as a Biafran, I wanted to, minimize the grammar, because grammar is not our language. That was why I said our leader and Prime Minister and our leaders, before our leaders, they pass this thing on to us, and we are going to fulfill it 100%. I can assure all of us here. So when our Prime Minister said Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, whom I have known for so many years now, please take care of this child, this mandate. Take care of it. That was why I just used this simple language for our lay people. I'm not somebody who wants to always go into the nitty-gritty of everything. I know what surrogate means. If you want to go to Oxford, I will be the first person to come here and then how explain all this is matter. We know we have people here who doesn't understand some of this our high falutin English, So now I said what I said, and in essence, as I said it, what I said was and is that come what may, the mandate is resting on our Deputy Prime Minister. She was told to deliver the child, take care of this thing, and bring it on. DPM. Thank you, man. They one.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. I think
Yeah.
there was
DPM,
yeah.
DPM, can I say something?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead. 1 minute, please. Young Michael.
Okay, DPM, you see, usually you don't have to be walked up by what people say. Okay, when it seems like you want to get angry, ask one of the secretary, the department that is involved in that question. Ask the department to take care of it so that you don't have to get yourself worked up or get angry over nothing. Again, like what we're looking at, you see, is like a child that went out under an odara tree, and then one of the odara fruit fell to the ground, and the child picked it. And a lot of people were dragging it with him. They are dragging it with him. They want to take it from him by force, by every means possible. And that child runs straight and sees an old woman and hands over the apple to the old woman. That apple is safe until the child comes back to take it. So what happened between you and Simon Ekpa is spiritual, is our tradition. He knows that our people are after him. He knows that if he doesn't do that, they will take it away from him. And that's why he ran around, came to you and said, please, hold this for my people, hold it until I come out. It's spiritual, it's natural, it's our tradition, and it's in order. So don't let what people do get you angry, because what is given to you is what they want. And don't give it out.
Don't
give it out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do we have commanders at home or governors here?
No, they already talked, Dr. Agnew.
Yes.
We already take
Okay,
Good evening,
everyone.
ma. Can I ask
unless
a
there's
question
any new one that
That's
came.
what I'm saying. That's why I just asked in between.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can
Okay,
I go on with my
do you have a
question, please?
governor here?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Please, oh my.
Yes, I'm here.
Can we have some quiet, please? Secretaries.
It's Anthony you talking from
Okay.
Ohabeni State.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay. Who? Raise, okay.
Oganiru Biafra.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oganiro, you already talked. Oganiro, please. Dr. Agnew.
Okay.
All right.
Please,
All
I'm
right.
gonna just take the hands of those.
All right. All right.
I think Agnew Chamber. Go ahead.
Yes. My DPM and every member of this cabinet, I greet you. We are here on ground, and we know what is going on. I just want to point out these things so that those that are to be deceived will now know what to do and what to say, because a lot of people are coming up with tricks and strategies to confuse men here on ground by asking them what is the position of PM in all that we're doing in this United States of Biafra. Just like some people came up and said that PM gave the message online. So I want to say something, because if you have worked with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for some time, you will know the kind of person he is. Before he was arrested in 2016, I think I was with him. We worked closely. When they picked him, and I think I visited him more than 5 or 6 times in prison before he came out. So something happened. When we presented our squad to him, there's one question he asked us. He asked the group or the squad that, do we know the most loyal army on earth? The loyal army, the loyal forces. So many people gave their answer. America, Japan, all these things. He said no, that's none of us that get the answer. He said that the most loyal force is the Spartans. Then he asked us, he told us, do you know why they are the most loyal? We said no. He said If they are given instruction or command, this is what you should do, that nothing on earth will make them to change it. Even if you come from somewhere to say that commander asks you has changed it, that these forces will remain where they are because they have never heard from the direct from the man that gave the instruction. And that thing happened to us. He gave us instruction when they arrested him, when he left, when he ran out, when he escaped the attempt to assassinate him. People came, the DOS, they came to us with a voice note, a recorded voice note. They said that Ohamadike said they should come and tell us to stop this and to change this. We said, no, this is not what he said. They pressurized us. They did everything. They disorganized the whole system. Before you know it, today, nothing is functioning again under the DOS. And that is exactly what they want to do to this new movement now.
It ain't gonna
They
happen.
will come. They will come with recorded voices. They said PM has given an order. He said we should go back to the old order. He said we should stop this. What I want to tell everybody that is in this platform, that laid down, because we know what he will do if he is here. He will never ask you to go back because he was saying it, that after thought, things will change. After thought, the whole world will know because he has a plan. He has set it down. You will not expect him to speak the way he was speaking before. Now that he's in the hand of the enemy, you don't know those that are fighting him. You don't know what he's passing through. You don't know the power that is confronting him where he is. So what we are going to know and look upon is what he said when he was free, when he was with us. And we must do it. Look, this nation is bigger than anybody.
Yes.
All we are working is to make sure we go to where we are going. Nobody brought us for this struggle. We have been here for many years and we must get to the end. So now, I mean, some people are coming to us. Some people are saying, he said we should go back to brick grid or what? He said we should do this, we should do that. That is not what we are looking at. Our eyes is on the ball, which is the nation. And the nation has been given birth to. So everybody should ignore any voice note or any message that will be sent to you by anybody. I don't compromise whatever I'm doing, no matter who you are. Instead, I'll go back to my house and sit down. So, because this is what is going to be happening from now. You will hear a lot of people saying PM sent a message. He asked us to do this. He asked us to do that. No way. If you watch what happened to NNAMDI Kanu, he told us personally, one-on-one, he said, when a leader is captured, don't take instruction from him in the hand of the enemies. What you have to do is to continue what he asked you to do before he was arrested, because that was his vision. Any other thing is under duress. So please, people who want to distort or change the direction are those paid by the enemies of this vision. We have an enormous enemy. It's not just an easy thing. So please, all you need to do is to give support to the leadership. Then I want to plead with the leadership. People on ground are ready to do whatever it takes to make sure that this thing comes. We have seen a lot of things. We have passed through things. All we need from the people in diaspora is support. We have men on ground. Some people were saying, people from diaspora, yes, you will come, but it is not yet now. What we need from you is that financial support. We know a lot of things that are going on here. People at times get angry because what they're supposed to be doing, the support is not there. So I want to just encourage everybody, most especially the governors there, because many people are coming to your members, are coming to your people behind to say, look at message. We have gotten a message. It is not a new strategy. We have seen it before, and they will use it again. So everybody should be strong, courageous, moving, looking, fix your eyes on that ball, which is freedom, the nation. Look, this is a race. If you drop on the way, others continue.
Exactly.
We will not stop because somebody has stopped. We must get to where we are going.
Okay.
We have a lot of things to what is going on within the locality here now. People are coming with a lot of messages, but it doesn't matter. Every governor should go back and talk to his own people. Nobody will come with any recorded voice to tell you anything and you agree. We must go where we are going. Again, this decentralization did not mean disorganization.
Yes.
Defense is not disorganized. We have a leadership, we have a structure, defense department. We have someone that is controlling it. The only thing they said is this: we want to build men in every state to make sure that there's effective service when they call, when the need arises. So people should not see it as a point to attack the leadership. Why do you decentralize? Are we going to have a command in just one location? No, the war is enormous. The attacks, the challenge is big. So this centralization, you don't mean disorganization. That is what people should know. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Commander Agune Chamber, for that wonderful speech. That was a lot, though.
Oh, that's
from a commander. We thought you people don't talk. Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much for that wonderful clarification. And again, like he rightly said, the structure has always been there. So anybody that is coming out from the blues right now to say anything different, just know they are paid. These are the paid agents of the Nigerian state to distort what we are doing. And like he said, the DOS that was doubting our leader NNAMDI Kanu at that time, where are all of them today? Most of them have seeped into the Nigerian state, into the Nigerian government. Nigeria can conveniently talk about them and say things, but they cannot be able to now say where they started or where they ended. So again, we must be careful. Those of us that are genuine Biafrans fighting for this restoration, please do not be distracted by these criminal elements. I know Odogu will even call them more than criminal. When I say they are criminal elements, I mean, that is just on a very light note. The Prime Minister will even use, stronger. I mean, again, they do not exist. Anybody, and all they do, because I get a lot of text messages from real Biafrans of how this individual keep calling them on the phone behind the scene. That's all they do. They call you behind the scene on the phone, lie all the lies, threaten, stop taking their call, block all of them. Most of them, their phones are compromised because they have no capacity. They are mediocre. They don't even know when you have a virus on your phone. They are not.
And what Neno from Igbo media, boy by Sune Utenunya Dio Kempa, but Starbuck Yemen Nigeria, and the NNAMDI teacher, na Eastern region, and Uno Kosia Dana Finland, and the Biafran Prime Minister, KCGD, the update, and the Yabo Biafran declaration came in Finland. So Yelina Kaya, I know Telu Niwa Huko. Kifi Oliku Bastama Kayabo, Chief of Staff Hukasi Niwa Huko, Yanebo Tagasiaka, and the new development on Biafra. Of United States of Biafra. So yabi ife ka isi ka tiedo no kono kwa ifunche no den kono bastama ka yabi ife ngwa dado dinen nke mesia no munnem.